Click subscribe for update video every day.
Until recently, Apple's iPad lineup consisted of the UU and the 12, 9-inch, and, if that was too confusing for customers to remember, Apple has made it a little easier by replacing the iPad Air 2 with the new iPad. Now you get a choice of the Mini, the regular, and the Pro models. The new iPad is the 5th generation in the lineup, and it's not a dazzling product. It's the culmination of iPads before it, figuratively and literally, found the device to heavily borrow and recycle design elements and components from the iPad Air series. But that doesn't mean it's bad. In fact, it's why we think the new iPad is the best all-around tablet, especially with its killer $330 price tag. This is the everyman's tablet. It's got great battery life, a solid processor, plenty of memory, gets regular updates, and has access to a mind-numbing library of tablet-optimized apps. There may be cheaper Android alternatives, but where Android falls short, the new iPad excels. Apple hardly implements major design changes over the years, even less so in its iPad lineup than any other product. The new iPad U2026, well, it looks like an iPad. The design is a little stale, but it works. It has the same dimensions as the iPad Air 2, but it's a little thicker at 7.5 mm, which is still really thin, and a tad heavier at 1.03 pounds. The iconic, shiny Apple logo sits in the middle of the back, with the flush camera on the top left, and models with cellular connectivity have a black or white bar at the top on the rear. On the front, Apple has kept the physical button rather than the force-sensitive one on the iPhone 7. The screen is surrounded by large bezels. There's a front-facing camera at the top. Volume buttons sit on the right edge, and a power button on the top edge. The buttons are click-white and responsive. A lightning port sits at the bottom edge, and you'll find the only 2 speaker ports surrounding it as opposed to the extra 2 on the top edge of the iPad Pro models. The speakers produce loud audio that's great for watching movies or listening to music, but they're obviously not as good as the sound quality on the Pro models, which can get even